Alright, I'd like to do some Spelunky practice, and in particular, I would like to see if when I have the opportunity with some vaults in the mines, if I have sufficient bombs or a matic or something to try to actually get into the vault in some of the early stages to get some practice doing that, because I think that's one of the things that would really help me in future high score runs. And so, that's going to be kind of the goal for today. If we manage to succeed in some of the early vaults, then I'll kind of continue on and go for high scores. And if we don't, then hopefully it'll be entertaining deaths for you guys to watch. At the time that I am recording this, I already had a very nice daily run as part of a duel that I recorded with Gleason. And so hopefully you guys will have seen that already. Whoa. Oops. I can't believe I just took damage from that bat. Still a lot of kind of basic parts of the game that I need to improve upon myself. But hopefully with time that will happen. And Damsel Doggy could have been in the middle right, I suppose. But I don't see the dog here. Let's just go ahead and move forward rather than deal with any more of those bats. And hope that 1-2 treats us a little bit better than 1-1. It does not. Alright, well this is something else that I need practice with as well. Undoubtedly. Okay, there's the damsel to the left, and it looks like there's a way up to him near the left-hand side, so let's try to remember that. Let's go ahead and burn down the spider web. Let's kill the spider, one way or another. And yeah, I should practice. I really want to try to fully explore this level, rather than saying, oh no, it's a dark level, I just need to rush through it. Because that's another thing that I need to do to improve my game overall, I expect. Alright, let's be careful with the spider here. You're not too much of a threat. Let's stay near the ceiling if we can, so that if there's any other spiders who are going to drop down on us, we'll see them coming. And, alright, so Damsel Doggy should be right up here somewhere, and I think he should be gettable. There he is. Okay, great. Is there anything else up here that I need to know about? No, it doesn't look like it. So we'll drop this down. We'll grab the dog. Since I could use the practice getting all the money I can, we'll grab that as well. Alright, Damsel Doggy is safe over there. Let's go ahead and pick him back up. And I believe I left some lights over here. Alright, there was a crazy spinner spider up in the ceiling over here, so let's make sure I don't run into him. And let's set down the dog just over here for the moment. Let's go grab my torch. Alright, so it's definitely, if you do try to explore these levels, having to juggle the torch as an extra item, as well as the limited visibility, definitely means that it's going to take a little bit of extra time or effort or whatnot. Alright, let's try to knock that down there. Good. It lit up another thing so we can see better. We'll grab the dog. These guys are not too much of a threat. The dog can just sit right there as we continue to explore. Alright, spikes. Be careful of the spikes. I want to get these guys if possible because they're worth a ton of money. I don't want to hit them with this if possible because that kills them because they're very fragile. I saw the spikes below me. And so I will do that, and then we'll go get the torch and light up this thing. The ghost is going to be coming very shortly, and so at this point I do need to kind of hurry things up and try to find the exit. I see a thingy down here that will light up, and so I'm going to go ahead and do that. We're going to grab the dog. Oh dear. We're going to let the ghost come from the left, and we're going to grab the dog. We're going to remember that these spikes are here. We're going to see that there's a place to go above or below the ghost right there, and that's where I'm going to need to juke him. Speaking of the spikes. Alright. Alright, so I need to hurry up and get over there so that I can juke the ghost above or below this somehow. Oh dear. Alright, get above, 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 and then go below. Okay, good. Oh! Okay, let's not get caught on spikes. Alright, there's a beetle. Damsel Doggy, best of luck to you. I gotta juke the ghost again, so let's get him as high as possible. Zing! Pick this up, go under the ghost, and now we just gotta run and try to make it to the exit, hopefully. Great, here's the exit. Should I try to go back for Damsel Doggy? Oh, there's still a, what do you call, too? Let's buy some bombs. I don't feel like fighting the shopkeeper here. I don't think I'm going to be able to get Damsel Doggy, and so it's important to know your own limitations if you want to stay alive. We haven't angered shopkeepers yet. we did get some extra bombs, and so those bombs could come in handy for my kind of main goal of today, which is that if we do see a vault, I'll have more bombs to get in there with. Can I do like this? No. I can do like that. Alright, great. And let's continue to pick up the torch. Let's also be looking down. Okay, I saw the locked chest, which means this is... Okay, there is a vault, but it's way up there, and I don't have paste yet. And so we'll have to see if we can get paste from a big spider in order to try to get in there, I expect. Oh, and there's a scorpion up there, too. I hate scorpions so much. And I'm not sure how that thing didn't see me on fire already. I guess because it had already fired earlier from I don't know what. Alright, I believe if I do this... Oh, crap. Can I... I'm not sure if I can actually set this thing off without killing myself. Oh, I can do this. Ha 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 ha. Alright, that'll explode. And... yeah, let's go ahead and explode something over here as well. It might help me out. Great. Almost got me to the key. I have to spend a fair few resources here. I have to decide how I want to do this. Taking too much time. Alright, let's grab this. Let's see. Oh, there's not another way out to the key. I'm spending way too much time here. Alright, let's bend a rope. We're going to leave Damsel Doggy behind, I think. We're going to spend a bomb here. Great. We're going to jump on the bat, because that's what you do. We are going to get our Ujat Eye. We are not going to let the spiders get the best of us. Darn it, I let the spider get the best of me. Don't you listen to your own advice, Brian? Oh, this is not the exit. This is a Kali altar. Well, that changes everything. Literally everything. Do I have the resources? I'm in a lot of trouble here. We are going to use another rope. Oh man, can I get up here? I cannot, can I? Darn it. We're going to use my last rope. And we're going to go fetch the dog. Ooh. Oh, now I don't have enough. I'm going to use a bomb. What the heck? Alright, I see the exit at the bottom left. 228. Let's get the ghost come from the right. Get to the right as fast as possible. Oh my goodness. I'm not sure if the ghost is coming from the right or not. A cape might help. The ghost is not coming from the right, so now I have another problem. Alright, so let's get up here as fast as possible. If I get the ghost way up here... yeah, this will be okay, because then I could just go whee! Whee! Alright, and that's already gone off. Alright, well, at least we got Damsel Doggy sacrificed, and we managed to escape the level again. I didn't get my paste, didn't get a chance to rob the vault. Did get the Ujat Eye. Damsel Doggy is gettable with a rope, but I don't own any more ropes. So let's hope that there's some in some crates down there. It looks like there might be a snake pit. Just from glancing at that. I've got a cape now, so let's try to take advantage of it when possible. Let's try to grab some of this gold. Damsel Doggy, I hope to come back to you. Let's give some words of... oh, it's not a snake pit. Give some words of encouragement to Damsel Doggy. Be prepared for that skeleton to come alive. And I guess I can jump over here. Nope, I cannot. Alright. This shopkeeper needs to go, so I also need to practice something else since I can't do my normal trick right here since there isn't space. So let's practice just killing him with the whip. Yes! I've been getting a lot better at that trick as a result of a lot of practice. I did it mostly because I need to practice, like there were only a few bombs in there, and so it's probably not worth the risk in that particular shop if this were the daily. At least not until I get even more confident. Oh, crap. I hate the scorpions. They always lunge at me, and despite the fact that I know it's coming, I still manage to never succeed. Okay, with the shotgun, I still could do... shotgun jumps are not going to be enough for me to get anywhere. And so sadly, I don't know if there's anything else we can do on this level, and I'm also down to 1 heart. I feel like this has been mostly a pretty unlucky seed. But, let's see. Oh boy, spin the wheel. Shopkeeper hasn't seen me yet, except for he sits above on the little ledge, and so until he's... oh! Well, looks like I'm leaving that behind, because I don't have any ropes. Dummy, dummy, dummy. I'm not sure if he's going to come back after me. I do want to see what object he has in there. Okay, paste. I don't care. So hopefully he won't detect me. Aha! Here's a vault to rob. Let's go ahead and do it. That will not get to the shopkeeper yet. Oh, it will. Crap. Did that really? Alright, and there's a shopkeeper above too! Alright, that was good. I needed to reset the seed anyway. But yeah, let's start over again. Let's hope for a better seed where there are more objects available to us in the first couple of levels. Or I guess 1-2 and 1-3 seems to be when you're hoping for kind of extra stuff near the beginning that's really going to change the run, where it's going to happen. Alright, but I'll try to move kind of quickly. Actually, I guess you can get a bunch of crates on 1-1, and that could really change things as well. So, I don't know. There's so much randomness as Spelunky. Not as much randomness as there is as, you know, like something like Minecraft or Terraria when you're doing random speed challenges and things these days, because there's just so much variety in terms of the terrain and structures and things, whereas in Spelunky it tends to follow a very kind of similar pattern, and so barring an early plasma cannon or something like that, typically goes with the same story. Okay, we have to be a little bit careful with Damsel Doggy here, because I see the spikes down there. I can't just... Okay, extra bombs. Great. It's one of the things I wanted. And there's just some gems in there. It doesn't look like there's any other power-ups hiding over in that location. It's 1-1, and so I'm pretty sure there cannot be a Kali altar here, and so it's safe to go ahead and drop off Damsel Doggy. But I will grab a rock and just quickly see if there's any other crates in the bottom left that are easily accessible. Doesn't look like there is, and so we'll go ahead and move on. Oh boy. Well, I need more practice in these, so we'll take this as a good thing. Alright, nothing up here. We're near the right side of the screen to start. Trying to kind of jump up when possible. Okay, we got a shop right here that really does not have good stuff. The compass would be valuable, and since it's a dark level and I'm worried about running out of time at the end, we'll grab the compass, even though it involves spending money, and we're doing stuff that we're trying to do for the purposes of kind of practicing for the daily challenge, so spending money. Not typically something you want to do, although honestly, 4,000 to help get through a dark level and have an early compass, it's not a bad trade-off. I don't think that arrow trap will be able to fire at me from this distance. And indeed, I was correct about that. Yeah, speaking of Nanosaurus Rex, holy cow. As he was just kind of warming up in speed rounds, like, he can just do a... Whoa, alright. I see the Kali altar down here, and I see the... Yeah, there's a whole lot of stuff right here that could be super exciting. Let's do this. That, I don't believe, will hit the idol. Good. Because if it had hit the idol, I would have been in a lot of trouble. Then let's do this. Let's go ahead and get Damsel Doggy down here, but I'm pretty sure I can get a golden monkey right here without setting off the trap. And so, let's do that. Alright, we've got our golden monkey. Let's pick up Damsel Doggy. Alright, we can pick up the golden monkey too. He's probably just going to jump all around like a crazy man, but we can at least get the dog a little bit safer over here. And then, oh, that's fascinating. The monkey can jump on the dog and deal damage to the dog. I had no idea. In any case, it appears that I'm going to need to get out this way, and so I was just going to use some bombs to do it. Wow, alright, I need to save the dog. You crazy monkey. I need to save the dog, but I also need to... no, there's a spider here. Crap. How am I going to save the dog and avoid the spider? It's not going to happen. And you have been a lot of trouble, crazy pooping monkey. I'm about to run out of time here. I would like the ghost to come from the left, but can't always have everything that you want. Okay, crap. Damsel Doggy, I want you to live. Golden monkey, I care a little bit less about you at this point. Oh dear, I'm gonna go through all my bombs. I got some extra bombs, and they're all gone. I can't even go back for the torch at this point, I think. The exit is here. Okay, that's great. Yeah, we're just gonna leave everything behind. Alright, well, I managed to live through that level. I did get non-trivial amounts of money, but I bet doing that level a bit more traditionally. I should have spent a rope to climb back out of where Kali's altar was, and just expected that there was going to be a way back through the mines there that didn't involve... Okay, now I've only got 2 bombs, and so now I don't know that I can break into this vault. Since that's the goal of my practice, though, I really want to try it. Let's see. Does 2 bombs have any chance of getting through here? 1... I think it does, actually. Let's give it a try. Let's just see what happens. There's no point in practicing if you're not going to do wild and crazy stuff. Alright, so the shopkeeper's probably going to get out. And so he might not be able to get out, and so I might be able to jump on his head, in which case I need to pick up the gun, which is going to be pretty impossible. Because there's so many other objects in there, but let's just give it a try anyway. Oh boy. He can actually reach up there and deal damage to me, a crazy guy. Oh, wow, I got it! Alright, I've got the gun now, and I got some of the gems. And yeah, if he keeps hopping up every once in a while, maybe I can shoot him in the face. Although I'm not sure how to time it. There we go, okay. So wait till I see it happen. Oh, that's so close. Oh man, missed it. Darn it. He seems to do it twice in a row. I'm gonna use up all my time here. I could hop back down in there and try to shoot him. Maybe that's what I should do. Oh crap. There we go. Oh, he picked up the thingy. Alright, well, we're learning things. That's the purpose of this. Yeah, don't know if this episode will necessarily be for everybody. And I'm not sure how many minutes of this I'm gonna record. But these are the types of practice one needs to do in order to round out various aspects of your game so that you're really prepared for anything. 'Cause that's part of what Spelunky seems to be, is like being prepared for anything. Because anything can happen at any moment. Guess that's not really. That's a little bit of hyperbole there. I might be exaggerating a tiny bit. Extra ropes, that's happy. I would like to go back and grab this arrow so that I can throw it at this bat. So whenever a bat's coming from from above me, here, let's try this. There we go. I always find that when they're kind of flying above me at an angle, that's when I have the most trouble, getting them with just a whip. Let's go ahead and shoot this bat. There we go. Terrific. And I believe a bomb right there will be suitable to get into this area. Damsel Doggy is going to have to take one for the team here. But there you go. He bounced right into my arms. He was like, "Save me, Brian!" Alright, Damsel Doggy. I'm here to save you. Let's see if we can escape without taking any more damage. Poor Damsel Doggy. Alright. You can throw Damsel Doggy around as a projectile and he doesn't take any damage. He just gets stunned. And hey, here's the exit. Got a machete, which I can use to slice through cobwebs and all kinds of whatnot. Oh, wow. Thank you, skeleton guy, for saving me from the arrow trap that, despite the fact that I'd noticed earlier, had then gone and forgotten about. And let's see. Yeah, just little bits of gold. Since I'm over here and since we have time, I'll go ahead and grab them. But that was, oops, and I should be chopping through the spider webs so that I can move more quickly. I always see people jump up and down through the spider webs. I'm not sure that it actually speeds up your progress through them at all. It does speed making the spider web disappear if you're going to be coming back through the same spider web. But if you're only going through the spider web once, I'm not sure that the crazy jumps, the mad hops, do... My goodness, what is up with Dark 1-2 today? Apparently the game knows that I'm in practice mode. And it's like, here, Brian, let's help you out. I have the machete, which I would not mind trying to... Hello, crate. Trying to carry forward. But I also... Oh, dear. Let's do this. And let's be careful as I go back for the machete and make sure I don't fall on those spikes on the way back. Okay, here's my machete. Not sure if anything... Okay. Just going to try to jump on the head of any enemy who might have opened up out of that pot. Alright, we got... Oh, crap. I wanted to get that beetle, but okay. We really need this. So let's grab this. Let's get that down here. Great. Okay, and I can get both these beetles. That's money. That's money. We want to kill the shopkeeper, so let's do that since we got a machete. These are good things. I like the climbing gloves. I like the whatever. Shopkeeper's body is right here, so I'm going to pick it up and then bomb my way over here because I see some good stuff, I think. I need light. What am I looking at over here? I hear the dog. Oh, it's the idol. I was thinking it might be a Kali altar. Let's see. Let's drop that down here. Let's grab my shotgun, and I left the machete behind. I don't care about the machete anymore. I hear you, damsel doggy. Let's start trying to find our way to the exit, I suppose. Alright, we set that off. Alright, we still have another level downwards. I think this is going to be a dead end, and I need to go the other way. Yeah. Got a sense of Spelunky level layouts. Alright, so let's do that, even if that bounces way down. I saw where the dog was briefly there, and I still have 20 seconds or so. So I'm going to leave the shotgun at the exit. We're going to see if we can rescue the dog somehow through here. Oh, we'd need a bomb. Do I have pasty bombs? I do not. I've got climbing gloves. That's not really going to help me. I think let's just exit. And now I've got 17 bombs, climbing gloves. Yeah, and so I could totally ghost on 1-3 a vault if there were a vault. Because the climbing gloves would give me the vertical mobility. Oops, crap. Would give me the vertical mobility that I need to successfully evade the ghost. And the bombs give me plenty of bombs. Ooh, and there's a Kali altar. Oh, please be a vault. Please be a vault. And the bombs give me the entry into the vault. And there's the vault. And it's right underneath the, what do you call? Alright, I think I want to get, I've got ropes too. I'm going to get my paste beforehand. And I've got enough bombs. Usually I prefer to just shoot the spider with the shotgun and not waste a bomb. But I have enough bombs and I'd like to do this quickly. And so I'm going to do this. Oh, I've got climbing gloves too, so I don't even necessarily need the ropes. Alright, and so with pasty bombs and wanting to avoid the idol, I think let's try to come in from the side of this vault. And I'm not sure if it's a good idea to try to kill the shopkeeper who's over on the left first, but I'm not, or on the left, who's below first, but I'm not going to do that. I don't know if the second bomb will kill him, but I'm going to try a second bomb. I believe it did. Great. Okay, so he's dead. There's some gems there that we'll try to ghost in a bit. I still have a minute before the ghost comes, and so now let's try to get rid of the other shopkeeper. Shopkeepers. So what other items do we have in here? Ah, just another machete. What a waste. It'd be nice if these guys would fight each other a bit more. I heard damsel dog somewhere to the left, I believe. I'm just checking out what's happening to the right. I want to ghost all those gems, really. Let's do this. Let's hope to get super lucky there. I'm pretty sure I did not. I also wanted to make a vertical wall that I could use the climbing gloves up. And so I succeeded in that, at least. And so, for example, I can go relatively safely down here. Let's see. Okay, this is a risk. But it's one that I'm willing to take. Yeah! Crap! Poop! Oh, man. Oh, man. I'm in a little trouble now. Let's do this. Let's grab this and go 1, 2, 3. Alright, that did not work. And we got a ghost. Oh, boy. Oh! Yeah, alright. Well, I killed that guy, and I have maneuverability. And so... I don't think there's any enemies, and there is a Kali altar, and so I think the correct thing... Oh, my goodness. Crap. Oh. Right, the correct thing to do is also to try to sacrifice these guys. I'm not sure how I'm going to get the ghost around the, what do you calls there? Let's go up around the gems there without spending a bunch more bombs. But I do have 7 bombs, and this is what we are trying to practice. Oh, thank you, parachute. So let's... Oops, crap. I touched one of them there. Let's try to do that. Alright, there's at least 1 or 2 gems that we might still get ghosted here. And I'm probably about to die right here, because I'm not sure how I could possibly... Yeah, get over that. Alright. That was fun. I did show off some crazy moves against the shopkeeper. I did dodge the ghosts somewhat successfully at the beginning of that. And so hopefully that was kind of fun and exciting. In any case, this just shows how I'm trying to improve my game during my own practice runs. As always, I hope that you guys are having a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Bye-bye.